Attention passionate Cleveland Browns fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Cleveland Browns fans. Let's get to the news. It has been a roller coaster season for the Cleveland Browns so far, and if you've been following closely, you know that this team is at a pivotal crossroads. Heading into Week 10, after yet another tough loss, the questions are piling up. Just this past Sunday, the Browns faced the New England Patriots and, unfortunately, fell 32-13. It is a result that stings, especially considering how the season has unfolded. Cleveland now has a record of 2-6, and let us be honest, it has been a season marked by struggles, especially on the road. The Haven team managed to snag a single victory away from First Energy Stadium, and that is a trend that fans are starting to worry about. Now, one of the biggest talking points after that game was the performance of Dillon Gabriel, the rookie quarterback who has been given the reins for most of the season. Gabriel, who stepped in with high expectations, has shown flashes of promise but also moments of inconsistency that have left many fans scratching their heads. Against New England, he completed 21 of 35 passes, which isn't terrible, but the numbers don't tell the full story. He threw for 156 yards, managed to toss 2 touchdowns, but also threw 2 interceptions. Not exactly the kind of performance that inspires confidence, especially when you're trying to turn around a season that has been marred by losses. But here is where things get interesting. Despite those struggles, head coach Kevin Stefanski made a decisive announcement right after the game. He confirmed that Gabriel will remain the starting quarterback for the Browns moving forward. That is a bold move, especially considering the team's record and the fact that the offense has often looked stagnant at times. Stefanski defended Gabriel, emphasizing that these kinds of ups and downs are typical for a rookie. He said, "Every position you have to look at, but with a young quarterback, there are going to be ups and downs." It is a message of patience, but also a test of faith in Gabriel's potential to develop, even amidst the mounting criticism. This decision also has implications for other players waiting for their opportunity. The most notable among them is Shedeur Sanders, a talented quarterback from Colorado who has been waiting in the wings. Shedeur was inactive in Week 8 due to a back injury, and with Gabriel staying the starter, the waiting game continues. Fans are curious about whether Stefanski might consider making a change if Gabriel struggles again, especially when the Browns face the New York Jets after the bye week. That game looms large on the schedule, and it could be a defining moment for Cleveland's season. Speaking of the Jets, that matchup offers both a challenge and an opportunity. After their bye week, the Browns will hit the road again, this time to take on what has been a formidable Jets team. If Gabriel falters in that game, Stefanski might be forced to seriously evaluate whether sticking with the rookie is the best move. The NFL is a league where patience is tested constantly, but the margin for error shrinks with every passing week. When wins are hard to come by, the Browns are in a delicate position trying to develop a young quarterback while also fighting to stay competitive in a tough AFC North. And let us not forget the division as a whole. The AFC North has been fiercely competitive this season, with teams like the Ravens and Bengals showing flashes of dominance. The Browns, despite their struggles, are still vying for a playoff spot, and every game counts. The question is whether sticking with Gabriel is enough to turn the season around, or if a change might be necessary sooner rather than later. Fans are definitely divided on this. Some believe Gabriel's age and talent give him the upside needed to eventually lead the team to success, while others think it is time for a shake-up to spark some life into the offense. Meanwhile, the broader landscape of the NFL keeps changing, with trade rumors swirling around. There has been chatter about potential blockbuster deals involving teams like the Raiders, Steelers, Bills, Broncos, and even the Ravens and Lions. The NFL trade deadline is always a whirlwind, and teams are looking to address their needs, whether it is adding a veteran quarterback or bolstering other positions. For the Browns, that means staying alert to what might be offered or what they might need to do to improve their chances in the second half of the season. It is a league that never sleeps, and every move could have a ripple effect on the AFC North hierarchy. Back to Cleveland, it is important to recognize the history of this franchise. The Browns have always been a team that fights hard, no matter the adversity. Even in seasons like this one, where consistency has been elusive, the passion remains intact. Fans are resilient, and they know that sometimes development takes time. The decision to stick with Gabriel is rooted in that belief, believing that with more experience, the young quarterback could find his rhythm and help guide Cleveland back to prominence. But it is also a test of patience for everyone involved, from the coaching staff to the players to the fans who are eager for better days. Looking ahead, the bye week is crucial. It provides a much-needed breather time for the team to regroup, analyze what has been going wrong, and prepare for the challenges ahead. The game against the Jets will be pivotal. If Gabriel can step up and play effectively, it could be a turning point. If not, the coaching staff may need to consider alternative options, perhaps even giving Sanders or another quarterback a shot to see if they can spark the offense. That's the beauty and the challenge of NFL coaching, making those tough decisions under pressure, knowing that every game has playoff implications. And while all this is happening on the field, the ripple effects extend into the NFL rumor mill. Rumors about trade deals, quarterback swaps, and roster moves are in the air. Some teams are reportedly exploring big trades that could shake up the league, like the Raiders, potentially making a colossal mistake, or the Broncos and Ravens in discussions that might lead to a significant move. The trade deadline, which is approaching fast, always adds an extra layer of intrigue. For Cleveland, staying flexible and alert is key because they need to bolster their roster if they want to turn things around. Now, let us talk about this season's broader context. The AFC North is arguably one of the most competitive divisions in football right now. The Ravens, with their dynamic offense, are leading the charge, but the Bengals aren't too far behind. The Steelers are always in the mix, and the Browns, despite their setbacks, still have the talent and the drive to climb back into playoff contention. It is a division where every win is precious, and the margin for error is razor-thin. Cleveland's ability to navigate this storm depends heavily on how quickly they can get their offense firing on all cylinders, with Gabriel or whoever is under center. The history of the Browns is one of perseverance. They've faced setbacks before, and they've always come back stronger. The fans are no strangers to adversity, and they continue to believe in the potential of this team. The current season may be filled with hurdles, but it is also an opportunity for growth. The coaching staff is undoubtedly looking at every angle, exploring options, and trying to find that spark that will ignite the offense. Whether it is sticking with Gabriel or turning to Shedeur Sanders, the Browns are at a crossroads. The decisions made in these coming weeks could define the franchise's future for years to come. And let us not forget the importance of the fan base. Cleveland Browns supporters are among the most passionate in the league. Their resilience, their voice, and their unwavering support are what keep this franchise going through thick and thin. Every game, every play, every decision on the field is met with intense emotion from those who bleed brown and orange. The atmosphere at First Energy Stadium is electric, even in difficult times, because these fans know what it means to be a Browns supporter, loyalty through every victory and defeat. As we look ahead, the next few weeks will be critical. The Browns have a chance to turn the tide, to show that they are still a team to be reckoned with in the AFC. The development of their young quarterback, the adjustments made by the coaching staff, and perhaps a bit of luck will all play roles. But one thing is for sure, the passion from the fans will never fade. Cleveland is a city that loves its team, and even in tough seasons, that love remains unbreakable. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this situation? Do you believe Gabriel can turn things around, or do you think it is time for a change? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This season might be tough, but the passion of the Browns faithful is what keeps this team alive. We in this together, and I can wait to see what the future holds for this proud franchise.